I don't want to take much of your time. Let's talk about why most of the crowd right now trapped and what is going on the Bitcoin. So let's go straight into the charts. And please, some of you are not subscribed to this channel. If you're watching it, if you like it, press that like, subscribe channel, leave your comments and join our Telegram channel. So let's go straight into the question why everybody's trapped. They're trapped because most of the people right now have to make a decisions on the market. So in today's episode, let me show you some conditions and how the actually trading system works, and when trading system is telling us that you actually have to stay away from the markets, or you have to take a long, or you have to take a short. So what is currently we see on the markets? We are again on the Bitcoin reaching very emotional target, I would say, and everybody have to make a decisions right now. And that's exactly the trouble, because if we look at the conditions, let me straightly start from the beginning and let's look at what we currently see on the market. And straightly, I want to talk about the ETF chart because the liquidity is there. So let's switch the ETF chart because the chart basically looks pretty similar, is the same, just the price is different. So what we currently see, here's I marked already targets, everything is pretty clean for you to show you. So here we are seeing the impulse, here, the impulse. And after we saw this correction reached 0.3 to 0.5 targets. And from here, we saw some kind of reaction. So why everything is so uncertain? Why everything looks pretty ugly right now? The first, we all want that this becomes the impulse and goes straightly to the moon. But the market is telling us completely different story. If we open the daily time frame, we are seeing divergence between price and volumes, because volume decreasing, prices increases. This is bearishness. If we open 5-hour time frame, we are seeing same stuff. The price increases, volumes decreasing. Plus, you are seeing the uncertain structure. There's no 5 impulsive wave structure like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is no such a thing. So there's a lot of questions what is actually going on, because it is not looks like harmonious growth. Same time, if you open the MACD here, the MACD is showing us completely different story, because the momentum is showing us pretty bullishness. You can see the price is showing us higher highs, and MACD step by step is increases. This is actually bullish one. So what is going on? I mean, everybody wants to make a decision at the uncertain target. So when there is an uncertain target, it means everybody's screaming, what will happen there? Will the Bitcoin go high or will we crash? That the price Bitcoin always reach the target, and there start to manipulate the market, right? As always, you don't have to be genius. Here's the easy to understand that it's possibly can be A, B, C, and after we can start, right? Or it straightly can break the higher. So everybody has like kind of inside them that they have to for sure answer that question. But trust me, you don't have to. We don't know what is going on in the market. What is your decision here is to create a great plan for both of the outcome. If the Bitcoin will fall, you have to understand that it possibly can happen. And if the Bitcoin go higher, you should be ready for that also. So that's the thing, that the most of the people right now want to make a decision. They want a short or long right now, right? But the chart is definitely telling us that there is something like uncertain, right? And anything can happen. So just to stay away from market. But always, when you have to stay away from the market, most of the crowd screaming, one guy screaming long, one guy screaming short, another guy tries to predict the market and blah, blah, blah. So from my standpoint, what I currently see, I'm seeing uncertainty, because yes, we see some conditions. Yes, if we even say that we retested minimum targets plus we have a space to go lower, plus the divergence and blah, 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 we can say that yes, that's a great to short the market. But MACD for me is also one of the condition. So this is why I say I'm using complex approach, right? You cannot use only one trading. I mean, you cannot use only one condition and trade for this with profitable. So this is why I use the complex approach in my trading, and minimum 4 or 5 conditions should match before I enter the trade. And here's what is going on, that there's like a 3 conditions matched and another no, right? So what I want to do, I don't want to trade at all. So that's the logical decisions, not because like some of them, because I see divergence. Divergence anytime can form another thing, right? We can go higher, and actually can be something much more higher degree. We can like we can go much more higher, and only after that the volumes can show up and structure can show up. There's possible some parabolic growth on the Bitcoin, so that's actually also possible, right? But same time, we cannot ignore the conditions which is telling us for bearishness. So this is why we stay away from the markets and make a decision for both of the directions. So right now I don't want to short the market. Yes, I see that this is juicy short entry because we are the higher range, right? But it is not looks pretty solid to take us some short. And same time, of course, at the all-time high, I definitely don't want to open some longs and buy the Bitcoin, right? So this is why just stay away from the market. Breathe out, breathe in. You don't have to decide anything. Just go outside, touch the grass, and the market will show up itself. It will play as it needs. And after, we're gonna see. Just be prepared. Follow the risk management. Do not open the position with what you are not ready to lose, and all of these things, right? Read the books. Do something other. Stay away from the Bitcoin right now. It is really very uncertain situations going on here. As it is, this is without the colorful glasses. I want to open the cold hard truth. Even I know that most of the people right now expecting from me to predict a higher or lower. I can speculate, but it is not where I'm gonna make a decisions, right? I can play like say, yes, the Bitcoin gonna grow or Bitcoin gonna drop. But most important, show me your plan. If you have a plan with proper risk management, you are doing very well. And if you are too much dependent on the market and too much depending on how it will go to the moon or to the zero, then you are doing really bad at the trading. So if you like my analysis, please subscribe to this channel, leave a like. Most of you are not subscribed to this channel who's watching this, and join our Telegram channel. There's a lot of really very useful and great content, basically completely for free. Entry points, exit points, everything I'm posting over here. So thank you for watching. See you the next, and bye bye.